Hey, this is Max. Welcome to another CSR2 video. I am here today with the Bugatti Veyron Super Sport Evolution Cup. I am going to try to do this cup as much as possible utilizing the setup that I have now. I am not running certain Stage 6 upgrades. I am missing currently tire, turbo, and intake. Because the dyno is not as high with these three stage sixes not being there, there's a good chance I'm going to have to add something by the end. But let's see how it goes right now, moving forward with Evolution Cup missing these particular stage sixes. So with the Bugatti Veyron Evolution Cup, this one's a real tough one. What I know from just feedback from other players, the toughest things about this cup are twofold. One is that there's a speed trap that is really difficult right around the later half of the event, right around probably race 10 or 12. 274 miles per hour speed trap, which a lot of people are stuck on, which I know I can do with these three stage sixes missing, but it requires specific tuning. I'll show that when we get to that point. In the meantime, you're already starting off at 9.1 opponent for the first race, so you're not going to get a very easy cup here. And the final time, based on various feedbacks, is anywhere between 8.06 to say 8.15 if you're lucky and you get a slower opponent. Again, to beat this cup without a fully upgraded car is going to be real tough. You're going to either need all the stage sixes and most of the fusions, meaning almost 120 fusions, or you're going to need a fully upgraded car with all fusions and missing only the very weak stage sixes. Any other combinations of missing parts, you're not going to make it. Missing the critical stage sixes, such as uh, the body or trans, will probably make it impossible for you to beat this cup, period. So it's unfortunately one of the ones that this car is really old. It's been around a long time. So I guess Natural Motion assumes we all magically have tons and tons of Bugatti Fusions. Oh, the F1. So this is going to be a loser unless they fixed it. Now, interestingly, they fixed this in Golden Cup. Oh boy, I am not doing well here. So they obviously didn't fix it for this. For some reason, the F1s actually ran normal times when I ran the Golden Cup yesterday, and today it's back to running ridiculously fast times again. So it is what it is. When you see this car, all you have to do is go back to home, garage, grab grab another grab another car. Hopefully, when you go back to race again, this is supposed to be a easy race. So obviously that's a glitch. That's one I thought they had fixed when I raced the Golden Cup yesterday, but apparently not. So as long as I get a different car, it doesn't really matter. Okay, we got a saline. All right, so this should be back to normal and shouldn't be that difficult. And we're off again. Now, another point about this car, it is very hard to hit dyno with this car. Every little screw up costs you time. And even when you drive it, you think as well as you can. Chances are, unless you're one of the master drivers that we have posting world record times, you're going to be a little bit slower than whatever your dyno says. And that's normal for this car. You can actually tune around that and make this car a very deadly opponent in live. But generally speaking, fully maxed running in a fully maxed tune, you're not going to do that hot with it unless you're just that good at shifting. All right, so here's the first speed trap. This isn't going to be all that difficult, I think. 259. Now, mind you, as I indicated in the beginning, the tune for hitting 274 with these particular upgrades and the tune to get the best time possible is not quite the same. And that's part of the reason why the car is only doing 269 right now. It's not going to hit 274 with this tune. I really need to get um, a little bit of a tweak to it before I can hit that 274 mile per hour. And even then, it won't be easy without a fully maxed car. With some stage sixes missing or with some important fusions missing, it could be very difficult to hit 274. In fact, if you don't have fusions that give high evo points, and those are the ones on engine and body. So if you're missing both engine and body epic fusions, even with all stage sixes, you still may not hit 274. I've done a few combination tests, and that's kind of what has come up on my end as far as the most impactful fusions for the ability to hit speed trap in this car's for this car, because some of the body fusions give you plus 26 evo or plus 20 plus evo each, and even the engine ones give you plus 10 each. Those kind of evo points are important, because if you're missing 30 evo, 40 evo when you're cutting it already kind of close, it's going to pretty much kill your chances for hitting that 274. So you got to look at your evos based on the fusions you have. Yes, you may have all the intake fusions and tire fusions and transfusions, but you're missing every single body epic. Even though your car has all the stage sixes, you may still be struggling, although that you're really not missing that many fusions. That's why I see people posting, "Oh, I did it with 116 or 114 fusions," and others go, "Well, I have 100 more than that, and I can't hit it." It depends on which fusions you have. So keep that in mind whenever you're looking at these Evo Cups, and when things are kind of tight between what is max and what is not max. Specific type of missing fusions could really be a killer, a deal killer in this sense for you. Okay, so we're up to race 8, and so far so good. It's not all that quick yet, 8.5s. And I am able to hit 8.1, 8.1s, I should say, when I shift a little better. It seems that the first 3 shifts, you don't want to hit red line. You just kind of do good shifts, deep good or good. And then the final 3, you can hit perfect if you want. Okay, 266. I know I can beat this. It's going to be kind of close, depending on how well I drive. Oh, kind of late in the beginning there. That's going to cost me a little bit. But okay, barely made it. 266. I did. I think that's a 267. Yeah, 266.7. So that looks like what the game does is, and this happens all the time. It says 267, but you notice the little numbers at 266.7. It rounds up. This is why you still lose sometimes when you have the exact same mile per hour as the opponent, but really the computer is saying, well, you ran 266.58. I rounded it up to 267, but you still lose. Okay, so get used to that, and don't stress about it. You really want to look at that small number though on the actual printout to show exactly what you run, because that, if that's not 266 or 274, then you don't beat the speed trap requirements, and therefore you're going to show a loss. Okay, 8.593 still, so the times haven't started really escalating too much yet, but we're moving along quickly here, so I expect it to start jumping down, um, by the 10th in the near future. Well, I think once you get past that 274 speed trap, you're going to be looking at the last 2-3 races, and therefore the times are going to be much quicker. Let's see what we got for this one. Still in the 8.5s, 8.48, just a little drop, and I'm already on race 11 coming up. That was race 10 I just finished. So I should be hitting that 274 speed trap any minute now. Let's see what this one is. Oh, FXK. I love that car. It's one of the best cars, in my opinion, in the game. The FXK is the only car in the game as stage 5 only, full fusion, that can beat the Tempest 3 time trial. So you don't need any stage 6s with that car to beat the time trial. In fact, if you're very careful, you may actually be able to beat the final boss for Tempest 3 with that car at stage 5 only, which is impressive. But of course, you need full fusions, every single fusion for stage 5. You can't miss any of them to kind of try to get to that time. All right, here comes the speed trap. Now, I know I'm not going to make this, right? With this tune at the moment, it'll do a best of about 269. So I'm going to run it. I'm going to lose, but let's see where we're at. You lose. Of course I lose. 269, right? So it's actually 269.3 miles per hour. So I'm about 5 miles per hour off from where I need to be. Let's go back and I'll show you what the tuning difference is to do this for 274 without any more upgrades. Okay, so I'm missing, again, tire, turbo, and intake stage 6s, and obviously those particular fusions will not count. So you're looking at about 120 fusions installed, minus 3 weak stage 6s. 5.5 nitrous. The trick here is really the not the tire or the nitrous, but the final gear. Right now, if you look at it, what the quarter mile says your mile per hour is going to be what the car is going to run at best. And you may not actually run that. You're going to be a little bit slower than that too. So you need to get this to show 274 plus, preferably 274.5 or better. How do you do that? Well, you set the final gear to 274, meaning the end of the final gear. That tend to be right around 3.2 2122 final drive. If you put it to this final drive and your car is not showing 274 in the quarter mile, you're probably not going to make it because some upgrades are missing, some fusions are not quite there. You could tweak it around that number. So maybe you can do it at 3.26, maybe it's 3.20 for you, but if you're missing certain parts and fusions, and you can't get to that 274 on that dyno, you're not going to get to 274 on the race either. This car does not outrun whatever the dyno says for top speed. It just doesn't do it. This is completely opposite of some of the other cars we have where they can run 10, 20, 30 miles over what the dyno says. This car will not do that. So you're stuck with whatever the dyno is telling you, minus maybe zero 0.3 mile per hour as well. So you need to really get to the point where it shows you 274. Now, even when it shows you 274, does not make it easy to hit 274 either. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to do the 274, but you got to understand, unlike other cars, using late nitrous doesn't help this car. You need to get quick launch. Oh, that's not going to do it. I think I hit red line in first. You have to drive it like you're trying to make the best time, which is perfect launch, nitrous in second, good shifts in the first 2, 3 gears. See that? Wait, I lost even though I beat even. Oh, 273.6. Again, it rounded it up. So again, you got to look at the little number, right? I was close, but I was like 400s off. So let's do this again. So short shift to 3, and then you can perfect shift the rest. This should be close. Should be. Did I make it? No, did make it. All right, let's see what the specific time says. Oh, this time was actually even slower. So when it's 273.3, it rounds down, it shows 273. When it's 273.6, it rounds up, it shows 274. I could do it. Let me just focus here and get this. Yep. So you short shift. Notice how first 3 gears I shifted without hitting red line at all. You just go bang, 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 and that gets you over the hurdle. Barely, barely. 274.042. That is just a hair faster than 274, but that does the job. So that gets me through 274, 711 pp, 1915 Evo points. Mind you, if you are at 711 pp and you have like 1902 Evo, you probably won't be able to do it. So it's literally that close a call with this particular event. Okay, now this guy's definitely not going to run slower than 8.2, I would say. Oh, I'm not catching him. Oof. You lose. All right, what do you run? 8.206. Okay, all right. 1, I need to retune. 2, I need to upgrade. I'm not going to be able to hit that even with a retune. I'm going to need to add at least one more stage 6. That's a bummer. So I'm going to pop in a stage 6, I think. But first, I'm going to retune it to a better time, which is actually a lower final drive. So I know I can hit like 1953. So now it's down to 8.17, 8.167. Oh, 19. Oh, too much. 3.02. Yep. All right. So here you go, 8.154. Now, the best I've done on an 8.154 dyno was like an 8.168 or something like that. So I'm going to need to probably put in a stage 6 to have really a chance to beat the final race. But let's go in here again without it, because that at least should give me under 8.2, so I should be able to at least beat that particular race that's coming up now. Right, same car, so probably running the same time, 8.2 something. Let's go. Let's get this. Come on. Catch him. Pull up on him. Come on. There it is. Oh, no, I lost again. Jeez. What did I do wrong that time? 8.254, of course. Bad shifting. Okay, okay. All right. Concentrate. Concentrate. Short, short, short. Long, long. Near perfect. And here we yes, we pulled through. Okay, what did I run? 8.18 something, 8.17 something. What did I run there? 200 gold, 8.191. Whew, just enough. Okay, all right. Not the best run possible, but good enough for this race. Okay, what do we got next? Okay, all right. This is going to get escalated again. So let's see what this opponent's going to run. I have a feeling he's going to catch up to me near the later half, and it's close. It's it's not close. No, he just blew by me. Not close at all. 8.129. There's no way I'm going to run that on the current upgrades because my dyno is only an 8.15. So back to home. Now I have to put an upgrade in. So now I am stuck going to, let's take a look. Probably going to have to do, I'll put turbo in, I think. That's one of the weaker ones. I'm not going to put in tire, which is actually pretty strong. Now, interestingly, turbo will lower your Evo, but it does add to your PP. So it will be faster. It just won't be faster by a huge amount. Let's dyno it. Let's tweak it real quick, see if we can get a few more points out of it. Probably not a whole lot. I doubt it's, yeah, 1 point. Yay. 1 Evo point. But it should be faster anyway. 8.085. Okay, good enough. Should be good enough to finish the event. Assuming I don't pull an opponent that runs way under. Now, mind you, with 8.085, my best run might be closer to an 8.1 to 8.15 because it's very hard to hit dyno with this car. So again, let's see what we get. We should at least beat this guy though. Okay, if I can pull like an 8.12 or so, I will beat this guy. Oh, different car. Excellent. This is a Chiron versus that other car, so I may actually get an easier opponent. There's hope. Let's take a look. He's not catching up. Good. Oh, he is catching up. Not good. Oh, whew, made it. Okay. How do we do? 8.121. I would have beaten that other guy too by a few thousands, but it would have been really close. 8.155 is what the Chiron ran. Great. We'll take that. The 100 silver keys and off to the races for the last race. Well, wait, that says 15. Is it the last race? It should be the last race, right? Okay, anyway, let's see who we get. Oh, GTX. I don't know. Let's see what this car runs. All right, all right, all right. No, no, no. He's passing me. I'm done. I'm done. He got me. Oh, man. Okay, well, let's see what it ran first. 8.066. Jeez, I'm going to need another upgrade. Go back to home. All right. Now, mind you, each time you can get a different car, right? So, yes, I may need another upgrade, or no, I may get lucky and pull a different car that might be slower. So, let's give it another shot. Extreme. Extreme. But let's see what we get. Fingers crossed. Give me a different car. Come on. Chiron. Yes. Last time, this one was the slower of the two. Hopefully this time as well. Let's see what it does. Okay. Driving as best as I can here. He's not catching me. You see, he's not. Yes, got it. Got it. What did he run? 8.155 again. Wow. Thanks, David, for running so slow. Hey, look at that. Got that WRE. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and deliver that. Now, so I made it through this event missing only two stage sixes, tire and intake, right? I didn't put them in. I'm not missing them, I just didn't put them in. So it's doable minus two stage sixes. This is right around where I expected the Evo Cup to end because the car can run as fast as a 7.8 and 8.0 to 8.1 is generally where these evolution cups tend to fall. They're about like anywhere from 3 to 5 tenths slower than what the car can run. We had a really easy evolution cup for the LB Aventador, and this time we had a really tough Evo Cup. So every time you get an Evo Cup, you have to assume you need to be close to maxed. Okay, I'm going to show you some real quick. This is how I move cars when I have an organized garage already. I move it like this, where each time I displace the car in front to move it to the end. I kind of jumped there because I didn't want you to watch me move 50 garages, but this is the way to keep your car garages still in order because you're pushing all the cars back one slot as you're moving up the garages so it doesn't screw up your order in the garage. As you can see, my alphabetically ordered garages are still there. So that was the Bugatti Evolution Cup. I've now acquired this World Record Edition. Beautiful car, 5 purple stars. I'll play with it a little bit, but obviously it'll be very costly for me to upgrade it, so it'll probably stay stock like the Regera did. Hey, I hope you liked the video. Hopefully some of the stuff I discussed will be of some help to you if you're still stuck. We don't have much time left with this cup. Please feel free to comment. Let me know what you thought of the Evolution Cup and the Golden Cup. And please subscribe to the channel so that you can get notifications when I put up new videos, especially if you like my videos. This is a way for you to be sure to know when they're put up. And as always, I appreciate everyone for watching my videos and commenting on them. Have a good one.